Alright guys, welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. Last time we met in Persona 3 Reload. I believe it was just social links last time, because, whatchamacallit, I know we finished one of them. I'm pretty sure it was the Maiko social link we finished, or was that 2 parts ago? I can't remember. But, you know, now we're back in school proper, meaning that all of the, the after school social links are back, you know, the ones that were at school. Are all back, and so yeah, now we're just finishing those up. Or, well, we're gonna start finishing those up. I mean, because we haven't started any new social links in a while. I think the last one that we started was the tower. That was the last one we started. But I don't think we're going to be getting any new social links until probably November, I want to say.
Please still be there. Come on.
Wait. Bashini, they said our class's materials fee hasn't been paid yet.
Yeah, I was totally getting grilled in the faculty office just now.
All right, the money. I gave it to Mr. Takenozuka when he came to the office.
But isn't that the first day? Why are you guys fucking doing this now?
Responsible for that money.
She probably legit just turned it in.
That means you were the last one who saw it.
But I just told you.
Well, the teacher told us we haven't paid yet. So doesn't that make this your fault?
Senpai? Yes, I think so too. I clearly remember giving the money to the teacher. It has to be some kind of mistake.
Look, just make sure you take care of it, alright? I'm sure it's exciting to have that much money, but you better do something before everyone finds out. Don't worry. We won't tell anyone.
Wait! You think I...
They're gonna spread that shit.
those guys...
They're gonna spread that shit like the second they walked away.
I couldn't stand up to them, but I didn't take anything. Yes, you're right. We have to do something. I have to prove to everyone that it wasn't me. How do I do that? I'm certain I handed the money over. I'll just have to talk to Mr. Takenozuka about this. But what if he thinks I'm accusing him of stealing? Senpai, what should I do? I'm sorry. I know I can't just expect you to solve everything. This is my problem, so I need to figure it out on my own. Bookworms. I think I have to pass today. Sorry.
Oh. But again, it's like the first day of fucking school. Man, they're expecting that shit to be done the second she turns it in. You know, usually when I turn shit in that's important, it takes like probably 3 to 5 business days.
You two have perfect timing.
Perfect timing? For what?
Hey, Fuka! Is Aigis ready?
What do you think? This is how I look now.
Huh? Why is she wearing a school uniform? What's going on here?
She said she wanted to go to school with us, so I told the others as a joke. But the chairman actually agreed, so now she's gonna start as a second year tomorrow.
Seriously? He's down with that?
He said something about studying her behavior in a social environment.
That's hardly the problem.
Well, if he's cool with it, then I guess it's alright. Besides, I'd say it looks pretty good on her. Maybe even... you?
Dude, that's a robot.
The school camouflage that...
It's like that is a robot.
It looks very natural on you. No one will suspect a thing. But why do you want to go to school? It's not like it's interesting.
As the second semester commences, I intend to synchronize
organize my schedule with everyone for maximum efficiency. If I remain here on standby, it could affect our deployment efficiency. To accommodate, I requested reassignment alongside our squad leader.
Deployment efficiency, huh? Why do I feel like you being at school would make that even worse?
I will make any necessary adaptations as the situation evolves.
Sure, you do that.
He says, I want to go to school too.
Koromaru, no, you definitely have to stay.
Oh no, we can make him a seeing eye dog if I stab Junpei's eyes out. You can still go if you want. I just have to blind Junpei. Hold on, let me get the pepper spray. I'm pretty sure Yukari's been wanting to use that on him for weeks anyway. Hell, months, knowing her.
I think. Give me a break.
I have nothing to throw at her to stop, make her stop. Dude, I'm legit right here.
Wait, seriously?
Why? That's a negative.
I like how it says nowhere in the school handbook does it state that dogs are not allowed. Well, it's like, well, I think that's one of those things where I don't think it has to be stated. It's like, yeah, I'm not allowed to murder someone at school, but I don't think that's a rule on air. I don't think it's an explicit rule. Anyone try the taiyaki at the school store? Oh yeah, I tried. I almost had it, but Ikutsuki stole it. That bastard. Yeah, but actually, this is how you're supposed to unlock the taiyaki that I gave Elizabeth a while ago for that request. That's how you unlock it. You gotta use the school URL to find out about it, and then you have to buy it from the shop that's in the school. It's the little. There's a shop like in the entranceway for the school, like right before you go to the faculty side. They have some other stuff there. But it's all like really crappy healing items.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Aigis. I am pleased to meet you all.
Aigis-san?
She's a robot, isn't
I've
she?
never heard a name like that. Maybe she's a foreigner. Let's see, anything else I should know? Humanoid tactical.
Anyone else notice that she's fully rendered, unlike the rest of us?
Clearly that's a mistake.
Like she's as rendered as those three jackasses in the center.
Yeah! You got that right!
Let's see, you can sit, are there any open seats? Oh, there's a spot, right next to him. Okay, off you go.
Miss Toriumi? Someone already sits there. He just ditched today.
Which means he's not here. So now it's yours. Alright, take your seat.
The spot is perfect. My highest priority is to be with him at all times.
Aigis!
What is it?
Yukari, why'd you stand up?
Why?
Good to see everyone's getting along so well. But do me a favor and save the drama for after class.
Give me a break.
Yukari, we just had one. You know, the summer break. Did you forget that that's what that was? That was your break. Well, Akihiko needs something from us. Alright. I don't like the fact that Aigis was staring at us the whole time. Wait, do I not get to meet with a social link today?
I've got an errand I want you to help me with.
Yeah, hold on. I get to meet with a social link after this, right? Yeah, in the evening, once we're fun. No. I mean, like, an after school one. No social link today. God! Akihiko!
Things have changed. Sorry, but I'm not taking no for an answer this time. What? This belongs to you.
The briefcase?
There's a new threat. Persona users just like us.
So, that's not my problem.
That's not everything. Amada has joined our team.
What the hell do you
Do I feel like I shouldn't be here for this conversation? Why'd you ask me to be here?
He's a Persona user now.
I don't believe it.
Like, am I supposed to be at the muscle? I mean, the dude's twice my height. And you're the boxer.
He came to us.
I see. Then, I guess I'll stick around. So, you're in charge.
Yep, for some reason.
I got a question for you. What are you fighting for?
Makoto, who the hell are you protecting?
You do you.
You didn't even know any of the people in Seas before.
My old room still empty?
Yeah.
Yep, but now we have another party member, which is Shinjiro Aragaki. Yep. Yeah, you guys knew he was going to be a party member, right? He was fully rendered, he had a portrait, and he kept appearing in the main story. Eventually, he was going to do something, right?
Oh, welcome back.
And plus, you know, they had the whole will he, won't he join in the party thing. Come on. I'm sure nothing else of important's going to happen with him. You know, just like every other members of Seas, their arc ends like as soon as they join.
So I'm thinking.
Well, these guys suck. Wow, you guys are level 30. You guys are level 30. Man, you guys fucking suck. We're the elite level 90s.
Not bad.
Yeah?
Greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
She's talking to Aragaki, yet she's facing me. I'm like, Mitsuru, eye contact. Like, that's Aragaki. I am Makoto.
You have my thanks. Ah, here it is. In this scene, the main character says, "That ass better not crack under pressure." Usually, people's asses are already cracked. Yours is as well, right?
I can't believe they brought that joke back from Persona 5. They brought that back, because there's a scene in 5 after they... Which palace was it that they fell out of? I think it was, Kanashiro's,
I will put the question
where Ryuji comments... Yeah, it was Kanashiro, because Makoto was there. Not that Makoto, the other Makoto.
I will encounter confusing phrases.
Like,
Fine.
Ryuji says that he cracked his ass, and then Yusuke follows up with, "Is yours cracked as well?" to On, and then
Thank you very much.
the other Makoto, says that, "Isn't it supposed to be?" And, like, I'm just like, what?
Apparently.
Like, that sounds like a joke that not Makoto wouldn't even make. That sounds more like something,
Again sometime.
Ryuji would say. But for some reason they brought that joke back. I don't know why. It's like the one joke. It's like one of the few jokes in Persona that really isn't that funny. There's like the hot spring scenes that they always fucking do.
Rather late. We should
Really,
go
only
our
one
way.
of them has made me
Or
somewhat laugh.
our turfs.
And it wasn't even in the game. It was the anime. It was the Persona 4 anime, where they did the hot springs scene. and I believe, you know, in the anime, you know, in the game, they do throw the baskets or whatever at the guys, but what was I saying? But in the anime, it's a lot more, like, you see the things fucking breaking, and one of them, like, nails you in the fucking head, in the fucking face, and I'm just like, god damn. And he just tanks that shit. But yeah, there's a lot of running jokes in the Persona series. Some of them have been added, you know, in re-releases and stuff like that. Especially Persona 3 Reload is the one that got a lot of the running jokes from 4 and 5, and that you know, and a lot of them are also kind of references to other Sega games. Like there's I think there is a Yakuza reference. I think the novel that Aigis is reading, or the novel series that Aigis is reading, has a reference to the Yakuza series. I believe it does. I don't remember. I haven't fully beaten the Yakuza series. I've only beaten Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Kiwami 1. I haven't beaten 2, 3, and onward. I've been meaning to get back into the Yakuza series, but it's one of those games where, like, I have a hard time getting into it because of the fact that it's not a full localization, if that makes sense. Like, I have no problem playing it or anything like that. It's just, you know, the fact that it's not fully localized kind of makes it a little challenging for me because, you know, I gotta read all that text, and then, and the other issue that I had was I did marathon 0 and Kiwami, and then I tried to go into Kiwami 2, and I was just sick of it, and I was just like, yeah, this is too fucking long. And the other thing I didn't like was, apparently, Kiwami 2 had a really slow start. Like, I just was not interested within the first hour. Like, I just genuinely was like, okay, this game is fucking boring. I know I was probably in, like, the first, like, in the tutorial and all that, but, like, it was, like, 2 hours, and I'm just like, okay, this is fucking boring. And it also didn't help that I'm pretty sure Kiwami 2 I think every Yakuza game takes place in the same area, so it became really apparent to me that they were just going to keep reusing the same area and that just kind of made the gameplay not an insult or anything like that. I'm not saying that's a bad thing necessarily, but I think it was just bad for me because I marathon 2 of the games, and I wanted, and you know, when you marathon a franchise, you can get sick of it really fast. It just depends on, you know, I had a friend who tried to marathon the God of War series, and he started saying he was getting sick of the formula by God of War Chains of Olympus, and he still had to do Ascension and alright, so this is actually where you buy the lukewarm taiyaki right here. You can just buy one. Yeah. But you buy it, and then you could chill it at the dorm at any time and pray to whatever god there is that Akutsuki doesn't steal it. That rat bastard. But yes, that is where you can buy it, and you can start buying it now. I think I could have bought it a lot earlier if I used the school website URL a lot sooner, but schedule said not to, so. I'm like wondering, it's like, I want to do, alright, I'm going to hang out with your car today. Ooh, this bookshelf is nice. But, back to, you know, the Yakuza series, you know, I want to get back into it. You know, I have been so interested in getting back into it. I've just been so busy with other games and stuff like that. I might jump back into it after I finish Expedition 33, or, I don't know, maybe. That, or when I finish, Doom the Dark Ages, because I do want to start playing that as soon as possible. Not for the channel, mind you, for, you know, fun. I still need to beat Eternal, mind you, but, I'm not in a rush to beat Eternal, because I already know everything that happens in it, and plus, because I've had people post about Doom Eternal and spoil it, and I'm just like, yeah. I mean, then again, I already knew the ending of Doom 2016, too, and I still did a full playthrough of that, so I guess it would be only fair to do And the thing is you know, I could use, you know, the Let's Play channel as a means to do games, to play games I've been meaning to play, but the problem with that is I genuinely don't like doing blind playthroughs, because it's one of those things where it's like, I don't want to come off as someone who's just padding out parts because I don't know where the fuck to go and stuff like that, if that makes sense. I mean, then again, I'm the idiot that didn't cut out me looking for the same shit in Doom 2016, so... But like when I do a game of a let's play of a game I've played before, it makes it a lot faster for me. But then again, it could be more entertaining that way than that way I can, you know, be surprised. I don't know. I'm just hesitant to do a blind playthrough. That's kind of what the live streaming would be for. Like I do a blind playthrough of like Echoes of Wisdom. Like I'm doing the Echoes of Wisdom streams. I'm not consistently, mind you. I need to get back into that. I've just been... My schedule was kind of inconsistent for a little bit because of some bullshit. And, oh, by the way, we're finally starting Yukari's social link. I thought we started it earlier, but I thought I started it earlier. I thought we already did half of it already, but no, I guess I was way off. My bad. Anyway, what was I saying? But like, I could do a blind Let's Play. I'm just not sure what would be a good one to do first. But I will decide that on a future date. Now it could be the Let's Play after whatever finishes next. Because currently, the Let's Play is going on right now is The Last of Us. And at the time of this recording, I am in the final section of the game where, you know, it's like right after the David arc, I guess you could say. Oh. 9:13. Gotta keep it. I don't know why I'm doing the Taiyaki thing again. I already did it. I guess I'm setting up for a New Game Plus playthrough. Why do I keep checking the fridge? Oh, I think I forgot what date it was, and I was just looking at it to make sure I was reading it right. Because I thought it said 9/3, and I'm like, but it is 9/3. What the fuck? I was about to say, like, it is September 3rd. What the fuck, game? But,
Are you accepting a request?
But Last of Us, I'm in, like, the final section. Sonic and the Secret Rings is going on Saturdays and Sundays. And I am, like... I actually think I only have 2 World Rings left to get, and then I have to fight a Razor Jin. And then Persona 3 Reload, that one's probably going to be going for a long time. That one's probably not going to be finishing until... That one I don't think is finishing until... This one I don't think is finishing for a while. Like, I'd probably say... If I don't... I might move Persona 3 to be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Or... Did I say that right? Monday, Wednesday, Fridays? Yeah, I did say that right. I might move it to make it go somewhat faster, but that's, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to do that yet, but, yeah. But, like, in terms of, like, what I have planned, because I don't think I was really good at communicating what I have planned for Let's Plays this year. Mainly because I never really plan them. I just kind of arbitrarily choose a game that I feel like playing for the channel. And, like, another thing I have a habit of, and oh, by the way, we're going to Tartarus. Another thing I have a bit of a habit with is I don't like starting in the middle of a franchise, if that makes sense. Like, I want to try to start, but then again, I started with Persona 5, so I don't know. Like, if possible, I avoid doing a game, like, the latest of a franchise or whatever. But... Like, I don't know why, it's just one of those things, but, like, I think it also just depends on, you know, how connected the games are. Like, if it's God of War, then, yeah, it would make sense for me to start with the first game in the series, because that's, you know, the introduction. But, like, technically I could have started with Ascension. But, I mean, technically, if I wanted to follow the timeline order... then I could have done Ascension first, but no, I chose to do release order. But that's a habit I feel like I could start breaking a little bit. But, like, you know, it also just depends. Like, I don't think I want to be doing, like, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 before Sonic 2.
Excuse me.
But then again, I did Persona 5 before Persona 3. But then again, I didn't want to do Persona 3.
And get used to handling my persona.
And plus, the other thing was, you know, the Persona series, despite the numbered entries, none of them are really... Not all of them are really connected in any way. You can get away with starting in any point, and you would understand most, if not everything, that happens. Oh, by the way, yes, because I have 3 different freaking party members recruited right now, all of them need to talk to me. So right now, I'm going through, like, a bunch of prompts, because, yeah.
This place is just as creepy as I remember. Well, I'm here if you need me.
And then on top of that, I got the freaking cards to talk about. Multiple major... So I got the Chariot, which my maximum HP will increase. Justice, one of my favorite ones, is you can pick an additional card from... Oh my god! Okay. And also, the Justice one is one of my favorite ones because you can pick an additional card from Shuffle Time when you get it. There's actually 2... Justice is the first one you get where you can pick an additional card. I can't remember the other Arcana that lets you pick an additional card, but once you get both of them, you can pick 3 cards, and usually that leads to a sweep. Unfortunately, unlike Persona 4, you don't get a reward for sweeps, for Shuffle Time sweeps. You just get all the stuff you wanted. But, like, you know, then again, I don't think it's really possible to get a sweep in Persona 3 Reload. Unless you only had 3 cards in the first place. By the way, Koromaru does not get a lot of options when it comes to armor, at least not for me. Then again, I wasn't really looking for armor for Koromaru, because Koromaru is one of those party members that I don't really keep around often. I know he's really good, like, you know, once you break the game, but... I don't use Koromaru to break the game. I don't even use Ken to do that. Koromaru does break it a little bit, but honestly, the game breakers to me, at least for me, is Akihiko, Yukari, and a switch between Mitsuru and Junpei. Those are really the ones that break the game for me. But that's just me personally. And, well, we'll talk more about how I break Persona 3 Reload next time on Persona 3 Reload, where we're finally going back to Tartarus. You know, cutting it a little close, though, on those missing persons, by the way, because it's like, what, 2 days before the full moon battle? So see you guys next time, and take care.